Hi guys, so today I'm going to draw some of the hardest angles in the world. Well, not in the world, just the hardest ones that I could find. As you can see from the thumbnail, this challenge was inspired by the trending freehand art. After seeing it, I thought, wow, this angle is actually really hard to draw, so I started looking for more difficult face angles to practice. And honestly, why not? It's a great challenge to improve myself, I thought to myself. Okay, so the first drawing is a freehand angle. And I kinda get why it's difficult because when the character is looking up or in that 3/4 upward perspective, there's a lot of foreshortening happening. That's where the eyes look smaller, the nose pushes forward, the perspective feels distorted, and even the ears sit lower because of the vertical angle shift. You really need to understand the structure of the head for this. So first I'm going to draw a bunch of different head angles, some looking upward, some looking downward, so I can get the proper head shapes, proportions, and overall perspective before going into the details. And now there's a bunch of bald heads. Okay, now we got the freehand head, so let's start drawing. Okay, so let's get started with drawing the bald head like we did earlier. Oh, and some people may actually use a box to draw the head, but I'm a seamless art child, so I'm not using a box. It's just like a ball. Imagine your head is like a basketball. Oh, and also I just want to add, like, the whole freehand art trend is just so good. Like, it literally started from one guy who drew it, and then it blew up on Reddit and then Twitter, and after that people started redrawing it, making tutorials, sharing tips and everything. It's just so awesome. I don't know, it feels like the kind of genuine art community vibe that I kind of lost ever since AI started taking over everywhere. So seeing artists engage in one trend together, actually drawing, learning, and having fun, instead of constantly arguing about whether someone's drawing is AI or not, it's really nice. It's amazing. Alright, so how do you think I do? It's fine, I guess. Okay, so the next drawing is someone from more of a bird's eye perspective. And it's not just a frog perspective like the freehand angle earlier, that's hard. The bird's eye view can be just as challenging, and yeah, for me. The angle is super trendy for Gen Z photo pose where the camera is above, the person is looking up like this. I found a reference of this random guy, I got it from Pinterest. He literally looks like he's trying to change a light bulb. The perspective is great, so I'm using it. So thank you wherever your name is, Mr. So first, you need to understand the structure. When you look at a person from the top like this, the legs is basically disappear. They look super short or completely hidden because of the angle. What you mostly see is the head, the upper body, and the arms reaching upwards. That's just how the perspective compresses everything. And yeah, I don't want to trace it one-to-one because it always turns out weird. When I trace something, it loses all the dynamic flow, like it becomes stiff like a robot, like the fingers end up looking cursed. So I rather analyze the structure first and redraw it properly instead of tracing. At first I want to draw a guy just like the reference says, but I don't know, I feel like it's always wrong when I draw a guy, it never feels right. Well, not always, but in this drawing particularly, I don't know, it feels like something is wrong, so I changed it into a girl midway. I'm so inconsistent with coloring, guys, so don't be surprised if you see me coloring in totally different styles. Honestly, it's just all of my styles. I'm still kinda confused about the right way to color things or what my style is supposed to be. So I just color based on my mood. If I feel like coloring realistically, then I'll go all in, like rendering the hand super detailed and realistic. It really depends. Maybe that's a bad thing, I don't know. People always say they want to find their art style, blah blah blah, but how are you supposed to find your art style if you don't try every art style first? You get what I mean? I don't really know how to color the background, like, do I need to color it exactly as the reference or do I need to make it my own? I don't know, I have no idea. So let's just leave it like this for now on. But honestly, kinda looks like it lacks something. But yeah, let's just move on to the next heart angle to draw. This one is kind of like the Freeran's face angle, but with a bit of a pose edit. I feel like I really need to practice more with this extreme perspective drawing, so yeah, I found this reference of a girl in a school uniform. Well, I don't know if it's a school uniform or not, but the way she's posing like she's blocking the sun from her face makes such a good photo reference, you know? So yeah, let's try to draw it. I just love how her body has that nice curve, you know, the natural body curve that makes the pose looks dynamic. There's also a clear line of action running through the pose. I love it. I have quite a hard time rendering her face because I don't know, when you render a face you don't want it to look like the bones are sticking out or like she suddenly looks so old. So yeah, it was a bit tricky, but I eventually got it, I guess. And the clothes, I also struggle with that. The way the fabric folds, if the clothes folds, they are the area that becomes the shadow, you know. It's just like typical shading, but you really need to practice so your brain can recognize it instantly. You want to get to the point where adding folds and shadows feels natural and automatic, like you can go autopilot with that. Oh no, I have an idea for the background. You know when you make a square and then erase the bottom part with half-tone texture? Yeah, I like that. Now I feel like I want to use this idea for the other drawings as well. Wow, this is actually good. You know, when sometimes you suddenly lose your ability to draw, then out of nowhere it comes back. That's how I feel right now. I feel like the freehand art was lacking something, so I need to refine it and make the line art darker and more contrasting, and then edit a halftone background that I mentioned earlier. And wow, it looks so much better now. Now I want to do the same for the bird's eye perspective one. I think I have an idea. Well, this drawing needs some shaping too, so I refine the line art, make it more darker than it is, and then adding the background with the halftone brush that I tell you. Oh, by the way, this is the brush pack from the new Procreate updates. They have a lot of a new brush that I love. So yeah, it looks better. Still not perfect, but it definitely looks better than before. So alright guys, these are my drawings. Tell me which one you like the most. Or maybe if you have any video ideas, whether it's drawing or any topics that you want me to discuss, just like the last video that I uploaded about Spotify, and I found that you guys really like that the most because it got the engagement. Oh, I'm also planning to do Christmas song cover soon, so if you have any song suggestion, drop them in the comments, and please subscribe. It really helps me keep making videos. I know from my analytics, that a lot of you watching are new viewers, so please subscribe and turn on the notification button and like and share and yeah, all of that for me to continuing this channel, blah blah blah. Alright, thank you so much if you keep watching till now. Bye bye!